I am Rainy Suarez, aka Silva Crow. Today, back here with another amazing reaction. This time, we're back with some more offending everybody. And he made a video on his trip of taking to Amsterdam. And I'm here to react to it because based on the thumbnail, it looks wild. So, but it's offending everybody. It's going to be wild. So if you like any of this content, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Like, comment, and subscribe to Offending Everybody. I will leave the original link to this video down below, so you can watch it uninterrupted. Also, link to my Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. You can follow me on those social platforms. Also, link to my Cashapp. Feel gracious enough to donate whatever you want to donate. That's fine. No, that's fine as well. Same thing, super thanks, but by donating, liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing, all that good stuff. However you show your support, it lets me know you're rock with the reaction content and rock with the channel, rock with your boy. But further ado, buckle up and let's get started. Alright, we're here with some more Offending Everybody. Amsterdam be like. That's the title of the video, so let's go.
Guy brains are very simple. All we want is food, kitty, and high fives. Or where can you find a pet store without a height requirement? Amsterdam! That's right, buying kitty is legal in Amsterdam. Oh, more coming soon. Their stores are open for business. Hell, they're literally advertising in the window. But before we get to my greatest purchase of all time, let me tell you about my trip to the net.
Here's the thing. As a teenager, and this is a little bit secret in my life a bit, one of my biggest dreams is to go to Amsterdam. That was as a teenager when I was little. As an adult, I think I'm good. I'm high. I don't mind taking a trip to the Netherlands and everything. That's fine with me. But to make a pit up to Amsterdam, you know, I'm good. I'm good.
First, I flew to the UK, then took a 4-night cruise to Iju. Now, originally I was supposed to go straight to Amsterdam, but my ship got rerouted after environmental protesters chained themselves to the port, which, to be honest, I kind of respect. Imagine doing something that inconveniences 4,000 people at once. That's a true hater right there. So instead of docking in Amsterdam, we docked in Iju, and surprise, surprise, we're greeted by protesters. They had the classic big sign, feminine bicycles, crippled, unshaven woman with a megaphone, everything you could want from self-righteous betas. Now, they were there to protest cruise ships, saying they were terrible for the environment, in which they're totally right. Those stacks aren't Febreze in the ocean, they're chloroforming Earth. So I agree with their message, but disagree with their approach. Like what seems like a—
And that's the thing, I can always agree with the message, but the approach, sometimes y'all approaching it too well, you know? I mean, not too well, but too bad. Like, really bad. And it's bad enough. It's like with everything that deal with activists now, their approach is horrible. And it's the people who are leading the organizations who are making these decisions and basically lighting the fire of people's insecurities, among other things, to do a lot of crazy stuff and think that's justified. No, it's not.
Strat, kidnapping the CEO of Exxon, or shaming tourists. Deb just wants to play shuffleboard and get trucked up in Amsterdam, okay? She's had a tough life. Let her have this. But luckily, the protesters weren't able to block us from entering Ajuville. Actually, all they really did was make it so we now had to take a 45-minute bus ride to Amsterdam, which is kinda an extra FU to them when you think about it.
Yeah, it
trying
is.
to prevent harmful CO2 emissions? Well, congrats on creating more! Anyway, I hopped on the bus and was so excited, because I'd never been to the Netherlands before, and a 45-minute journey across the countryside gave me a chance to do what every American loves most: judge other countries. I already knew we're better, but now I get to see why. First major downgrade is most people rode bicycles. And not because they were convicted of drinking and driving like in the US. No, they chose to ride bikes. Bikes! The only thing gayer than a fanny pack. The only time it's socially acceptable to ride a bike.
It's been a long time since I've been on a bicycle, too. Huh.
Is if you're under 12 and escaping Diddy's house.
Hey, yo!
Won't stop. Won't stop. Second major...
Be more difficult if he could animate him doing the shuffle while riding the bike. Oh.
Downgrade is I didn't see one homeless person. Now, compared to America, that might seem like an upgrade, but believe me, it's not. Sure, they don't have to step over human suffering to enter a Starbucks, but having clean streets feels too sanitized, you know? Like going to Disney.
Hey, man, I don't mind having clean streets. To each their own on this one.
Have to step over human suffering to enter a Starbucks, but having clean streets feels too sanitized, you know? Like going to Disneyland without all the darkies. Yeah, I get it.
Hey, yo! Hey, yo! Okay.
Safer, but talk about boring. I mean, what's a city without a crackhead baptizing a pigeon? The demon's taking hold! Face it, the home...
Oh, no, I should not be laughing at this. But that's highly too accurate.
add character to a community, and I'd rather laugh at despair than be fair.
Ouch.
The smell of herb and lack of brawls can only mean one thing. I've officially arrived in Amsterdam. Here, ganja, truffles, and kitty are all legal to buy. That's right, you could pay to get so high that you forget you're her 8th customer this evening.
Damn.
First come, best served is her motto. Seriously, could you imagine showing up early only to be the 2nd customer in line? Enjoy my sloppy seconds. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. First, let me tell you how trashy the city was. Starting out with the canals, which look great on postcards, but up close are more like junkyards.
Ew.
Filled with rusted bikes, broken beer bottles, and I'm assuming all the homeless. The worst part was the smell. Oh, like a mixture of expired bong water and wet dog. Now, growing up...
And that's the reason why, one of the many reasons why I never still want to visit Amsterdam, because you think I didn't do my research? Of course I did. Yeah.
In New York, I'm used to the Hep C factory there's the Hudson River, but at least we have guardrails. In Amsterdam, there's nothing. No barriers, no rope, no bed to respawn, just your homie yelling, "You said you wanted to get wet." Speaking of accidents waiting to happen, they're buildings. Every one of them is either tilted, off-center, or leaning like it's gonna tell you a secret. That secret being, run. Yeah, turns out building a city on marshland wasn't the best idea. But Amsterdam isn't known for its good decisions. No, it's known for its debauchery. The kind of excess that would make Vegas blush. Blunts that warp reality. Truffles that turn you trans. Plastic dopamine, one credit card swipe away. Ooh, baby, we're getting to the juice now. Because I had officially arrived in the hottest part of Amsterdam, the red light district. The most popular part being this tight hole right here. That hole was packed. The streets clearly weren't designed for thousands of tourists. And you heard that correctly. You walk on streets, not sidewalks. Every once in a while you get grazed by a moped. Tits. Tits. That's right, fun
Really?
bags in a street window.
Fun bags.
Come on in, big fella. I almost cried. Seeing all those angels do the Lord's work? Here, let me take the demon out of you. Now, prior to arriving, I had 2 misconceptions. One is I thought it'd be Nip City, but every girl had clothes on, which makes sense because men are monsters. Hard to entice customers when Billy keeps standing outside the window playing pocket pool. Also, when you think about it, covered is better. It adds to the anticipation. Does she have stretch marks, a C-section scar, areolas that look like IHOP pancakes? I need to know! I need to know! I need to know! My second...
We are monsters, man. Because people, I had to literally drag one of my friends because he was getting kind of a little bit too. What's the word for it? Out of control is the best way I can put it. I literally had to grab him by his ear like I was his parent and drag him. He got so upset, like, bro, you're making these chicks uncomfortable. No. Then look. I told him. Then look again. Oh, well, I didn't mean it to come off like that, but I just. And you're like, dude, you just nothing. Shut up.
Conception was, I thought they'd all be uggos. Bro, every girl was 10. Even the alleyways were filled with dime pieces. Well, all except one I dubbed Busted Central. If you like botched lip filler, fur-lined Crocs, and chicks shaped like KFC buckets, then Busted Central is your playground. But you want to know the craziest part? Those girls actually seem more desirable. All the other ones were just too fake. Like walking through a cyberpunk game with a bunch of pork bots. All plastic, no soul. At least on Busted Central, what you saw is what you got. Yeah, it was a plane crash, but I'm from New York, so I'm into that sort of thing. Now, before...
Dude! No!
Talk about spreading her twin towers, let me tell you more about Ground Zero. The girls work behind windows surrounded by red lights, which to men might as well be a green light. Some dance, but most just nervously shake while taking hits from their vape. Get it together, Stacy. Their office is essentially a walk-in closet with just enough space for a bed, bathroom, and her to kneel. Most were located on the ground floor, but every once in a while you see one on the second. Like, damn, you're really making me work for it. Strangest part is they all had apartments above them. Like, can you imagine living there? All you're hearing is squeaky furniture and crying. Yeah, it's nice to have...
No. The last thing I want to hear is, I can't get it up! And I'm trying to sleep, and squeaking, no.
Candy outside your window, but not when she's always mouthing, "Help me." But the real spectacle wasn't the workers, no. It was the animals looking in. The guy staring like he just gained an extra chromosome. The couple wondering if this will save their relationship. The bachelor party cheering for their bro. Woo, get it! Oh, the group of guys nervously laughing, waiting for one to go first so the others don't look so pathetic. You had guys leaving happy, sad, muttering, "It's not small, it's average if anything." And finally, you had...
In the weirdest way, him advertising his own stuff in his own videos, of course, that's very smart.
Me, standing at the edge of a life-altering decision, wondering if I should turn back to
He
safety
did it. He
or
did it.
plunge
He
into
did
the
it.
unknown. And it was at that moment I realized the only thing scarier than the leap is the regret of never jumping at all. Plus, did you think I was going to leave without doing research? Boys, what did you think I came here for? So the first thing that happens is with the door open, you negotiate a deal. Money, time, how many spanks you get, everything you could think
Wow.
of. Then you pay by either cash or card, which made me wonder, could this be a business expense? You're telling me therapy is a write-off but not belowies? Which do you think is going to make me feel better? Then after payment,
Should be a business expense instead of write-off. Or, I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below. Should that be a business expense or a write-off? Let me know in the comments. Huh.
she closes the curtain and you go to the bathroom to wash up. Bathroom
Yeah.
had what you'd expect. Toothbrush to wash your mouth, soap to clean your balls, mirror to see your shame. Then after washing
Mirror
up, she
to-
provides you a Jimmy and says, I need to see you put this on, which I was totally cool with, but I had a hard time getting, hard. However, being a professional, she starts dancing to get me in the mood, which to most guys would be sexy, but I found hilarious. Watching someone dance.
Here's the thing. I don't mind girl dancing in general, But there are some people out there will find it funny. They'll find it funny. Yeah.
No music is objectively silly. Now with the pressure building, I'm trying to stay focused, but my hamster brain keeps getting distracted. I'm like, is it a smoke detector or camera? When's the last time she washed her sheets? Is that a panic button all the way on the other side of the room? I mean, I'm not a monster, but there is no way she would reach that. Then she starts rubbing my shoulders and my battery begins to fill. Soon after we did the dirty, and all I have to say about that is, not my best performance. Fellas, you know how it is. Sometimes you face a boss you're not expecting and they beat you down. I didn't know you'd be this powerful. So I know what you're all thinking, and probably the reason you clicked on this video, how much did it cost? Well, again, there are a lot of variables.
Yeah.
Service, duration, your ethnicity can all impact the cost. But just to give you a baseline, this lovely lady charged me 600 euros, or about 650 bucks. Was it worth it?
650.
Yes, of course it was. Because great stories are forever, and chlamydia is only temporary.
Hey, yo.
Red light district is pretty easy to spot, as there are red lights everywhere. Every entrance, every exit, and if you're lucky, every entrance again. Why finger cross a Gucci bag will get me into the back door when I can just open it myself? Do you think
Hey,
they have
yo.
any crackhead policy? Most work across from each other. Be like, damn, Stacy's about to have a rough go. My knees were weak, arms heavy, fighting off my throbbing spaghetti. Imagine if I just took a dump and left. I got what I paid for. What's it like to be with someone who isn't into you? Well, I already have a dog who doesn't like to be pet, so I'm already used to touching someone who keeps resisting.
Hey,
The
yo.
Netherlands is just too vanilla, They don't have homeless people, school shootings, or religious fundamentalists running their government. Basically, what I'm saying is you go to the Netherlands if you want to have sex, but you go to America if you want to get fucked.
Okay, that's a bar. That's a bar. That's a hell of a bar. It's just him being wild. It's just insane. But that's the end of the video. So you like any of this content, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Ooh, excuse me. Like, comment, and subscribe to Offending Everybody. I will leave the original link to this video down below so you can watch it uninterrupted. Jesus, dude. Oh my god. But till next time, please take care of yourself. Stay hydrated. Stay safe. Stay warm. Peace out.
Little questions is everything.